I've just had a raven come in from a wildling named Zed. Winter's coming. There's work to do.
Oh lads, how's it going, man? Look, one of them White Walkers spotted over there just before. Gonna have to have one of them samurai knives, mate, with the dragon glass in the middle. Scrimshaw, all the works, please make me one.
So it's a stainless Sanmai camp knife with a lot of nice elements on it. We need to make the billet. Stainless Sanmai, stainless 1095 and stainless. Forge weld them together. Difficult. Stainless does not want to weld to carbon, due to the fact that as the stainless heats up, oxides form on the surface which prevents welding. In order to achieve this, I have to do a perimeter weld all the way around to seal out any oxygen getting inside there as the steel heats up. Just like that. The stress is on these billets now is immense. Put it in the wood ash to anneal to let everything cool down slowly and just let everything relax, so the steel will be a fully annealed state. The steps I've done, the temperatures I've worked the steel at, I've not moved the steel hopefully too much whilst I've been working it, and if that has all come together sweet, then we have two billets. We'll see. It's taken 6 hours to anneal this, and it looks great so far. That's a quick etch done on the end. If this is going to delam, it will be when I cut these welds off the sides. Anyway, we'll find out tomorrow. And tonight it gets to bathe in muriatic acid. Still in the game, guys. The welds sound fantastic on them. .8mm of carbon with 5.5mm overall, which is absolutely perfect for what I want. I'm taking these down to 4mm. Wow, yeah, full conversion. Hey guys, 200 centigrade for 1 hour. Test again and it will get 200 centigrade for another hour depending on how the hardness is on the edge. If it's too hard, I'll go up maybe 220, 230 centigrade. We will see. I'm going to do a test. We're going to see what happens. This is not easy. So no, sort of thing you'd normally use an axe for, I suppose. Yeah, the knot is, or is it? No, it's not. I thought the knot was chipping me out there. It was just a bit of wood on the edge. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's absolutely fine. I'm going to run another 1 hour temper cycle, I think. I'll lift the temperature 20 degrees. I will run one more cycle. Just to take a little bit of the hardness off, you know, because this is what Zed is going to use this for. It is purely, he told me. That was a big knot, going right the way through. Happy with that, very, very happy with that indeed. So we get to use Harrop today. I'm going to put a tapered tang on this knife. I'm about to assemble the handle components here. I've got fibre liners and brass and desert ironwood. If you can see, I've drilled some peg holes that run right through to peg everything together with epoxy. So I have the components of my handle assembled: desert ironwood, brass, mica, black micarta and the antler. And I've further drilled holes through the liners into the actual material, so that I'm not just relying on the liner to bond everything to the handle. So epoxy will go through the liner into the material, and it will kind of form pegs that will hold onto the steel, onto the tang. And I've relieved the tang as well. I've took the grinder to it and hollowed it out, so we get a nice big bed of epoxy in there that will hold onto them pegs. And it's now time to assemble this. And I've just done some really just rough shaping on the grinder with a 40 grit belt just to sort of give me the profile I want. I'll further reduce this now. Round everything over, just get it feeling really comfortable. It's almost there as is. So I've just got on with the handle as you do, and to do Zed's logo, I cut a couple of brass discs and I deep etched them in ferric chloride, masked out and deep etched. I couldn't etch too much, couldn't go too deep because it would have started undercutting, but that's what I've done. And here is the knife. I'll bring you in for some close shots on the end because the light isn't that good in here, but it's done. He's got all the scrimshaw on he wanted. That scrimshaw runs all the way around the knife and on the back as well. It really is a nice fit in the hand. Fits my hand anyway. I hope it fits his hand, but yeah, it's just a lovely little knife. Now this is going off to my friend Robert Ratcliffe, who is just an awesome leather worker as well as a knife maker. Robert's going to make the sheath for this, and I hope Robert does a video on making the sheath, and if he does, the link will be in the description box down here, as well as Zed's video, which he tells me he's going to do. That will be in the description box as well, and I'll probably pin them to the top of the comments also. But I think she's come out really nice, I really do. Yeah, I didn't bother filming, you know, the shaping of the handle. It's pretty straightforward really. It's just all about sanding, you know. The scrimshaw is literally done with a little scribe, kind of like a pen with a very fine point, and they're just scratches and dots you put in and then inked over to bring that out, you know. These are two symbols. It's kind of Thor's hammer symbol, that, which Mr. Zed wanted because he's really into his Celtic art and stuff like that. So there we go. I'm sure that'll do him for his bushcrafting. Edge has just been proper tested as you saw in the video, and it is sharp. It is sharp. There's no point me showing you cutting. It cuts like they always do. Well, I always hope that the passion I have for making knives comes out in the knife itself right at the end. The heat treating and edge retention are just as important as the fit and finish, you know. I guess we're always learning and always improving. So onward and upward and on to the next. Thanks for my patrons, thanks for watching, and take care guys.